Hey everybody, welcome to episode 298 of It'll Be Fun. We are two away from our 300th episode. Crazy. I love it. I am, of course, your friend and your pal, Kelly Semnikas. And on today's show, we are making, can you see? Can you see? There we go. I'll move. There we go. PB fudge. Peanut butter fudge. Peanut butter fudge time. I am super excited to bake alongside. Well, really, it's a no bake today, but I'm getting to hang out via Zoom with the very funny and the super cool Susan Wolfe. Susan is zooming in from her home in California, and it's just the same as we always do on the show. We're trying out a recipe that neither myself or my guest has ever made before. Susan and I can do peanut butter fudge. Of course we can. We can make people laugh. We can do amazing things. We can make peanut butter fudge in a microwave. It's a microwave bake. It is, yeah. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
This feels like very late 80s, early 90s kind of bake, like when, rotisserie ovens and microwave cookbooks.
Yeah, I love that. I had a set it and forget it.
You
Yeah.
went Ronco. That's awesome.
I did. I can picture I can picture I can picture him in the kitchen doing that thing. That thing was absolutely amazing. You could put a decent sized chicken in there and honestly set it and forget it. It was killer. It was killer. It was great.
Did you have the food dehydrator beef jerky yogurt maker?
No, I would be too paranoid to get anything of that. That sounds a little too extreme for my brain. Yeah.
I could never figure out, and I do believe my parents ordered it, then returned it. I think we did briefly have that, but I could never figure out how you made beef jerky and yogurt in the same thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite things to watch on TV back in the day. I loved me a food infomercial or some kind of exercise. Tony Little, remember him?
Oh my gosh, yeah. He was ready to burst at the seams, that guy. His veins were contorted, They were like railroad tracks on his neck. I mean, he was like, ugh.
That guy had energy.
Yeah.
Holy crow.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have energy after making fudge, because this is peanut butter fudge, so it's very healthy.
Peanut butter has been a staple for me as of late. I am no I know peanut butter, so
okay.
Yeah, I love it. I do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we'll tell the friends at home what we need for the recipe today.
Okay.
You do need peanut butter, of course, for peanut butter fudge. But if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I'm allergic to peanut butter, use a nut-free butter.
Right. Wow.
Use tahini paste.
Yeah.
You can do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
We need powdered sugar for this, which I lovingly refer to as the Puff Daddy of sugars because it has so many names. You may know it as icing sugar, confectioner's sugar, or caster sugar, but it's the same damn thing.
I mean, amazing. I didn't have any, and I saw that it was optional. So when I asked you the question,
right,
and you said I can make it with regular, there's not much going on here. I couldn't figure that out. I just couldn't I couldn't make the connection. But I had my brownies, my fudge might have actually a little bit of coffee essence in it because it was a coffee grinder. So I'm kind of excited about that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. The other thing we need for this is a bit of salt. We need butter and vanilla. Now, if at home you are using salted butter, don't add the extra salt. Just forget the kosher salt. and just because that way you're adding more salt to your recipe. But yeah, this is easy. We only need like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things.
Yeah.
And a microwave.
Yeah. That's my life.
The other thing you need for this, because once it goes through the microwave, it is going to sit in the fridge for up to 2 hours or until it gets cold enough to cut into. You need a pan, some parchment paper, which will just make it easier to take out. If you don't have parchment, just really grease up your sheet with like butter or coconut oil, something that's just going to make it unstick. I guess you could use wax paper because we're not cooking this.
Yeah, I was
never bake with wax paper.
Yeah, what are any other uses for parchment paper? Because this is a one-time shot for me.
Yeah. You could other uses for parchment paper or other things.
Yeah, well, because I don't bake. It's just going to sit around.
Do you paint? You could paint on parchment.
Maybe I could start that. Maybe.
To get started, what we are going to need is in the bowl, and friends, most important part about this no bake with Susan and I, for the love of God, use a microwave safe bowl.
Yeah.
Don't put this in metal.
Was that for me, Kelly? Was that for me?
No, it's to the viewers at home and my 16-year-old self that did that one time.
All right.
One time. So yeah, a safe bowl for a microwave. And what we are going to do is take the peanut butter, take 1 cup of butter, which equals 2 sticks. 1 stick is only half a cup of butter. So use 2 sticks for this. If you have to use margarine, don't tell me because the peanut butter and the butter for 2 minutes. What I find really curious about this recipe is it says to cover the bowl with plastic wrap. I don't know how I feel about microwaving plastic. How do you feel, Susan?
Oh, I hate it. I don't like it at all. Like it really kind of grosses me out. Like it freaks me,
I'm just gonna put a paper towel on top.
Yeah. I think I might go that route.
I don't feel comfortable microwaving plastic at all. This seems weird. Mixing this together, it doesn't look the prettiest, but just give it a bit of a mix. Was your household big on baking? Was there a lot of cooking going on in the kitchen back in the day?
No baking per se. We were weaned back in the 70s on Lay's potato chips and Oreo cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Chips Ahoy. Like, it was a lot of processed fat, the snacks. Yeah. But for meals, my mom, she cooked. Okay. My dad, at one point in his career, one of his jobs, his career, he was a butcher. Right. So in my freezer, I want all the vegans and vegetarians just to block your ears right about now. In my freezer were New York strips, all individually wrapped, and so we did a lot of, steak, baked potato, veggie. Not a lot of baking, that sounds delicious. I've still got a bit of a hunk of peanut butter in the middle, so I'm going to do it for about another 1.5 minutes. Gotcha. Yeah, no, mine's pretty saucy.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put mine back in for like 1.5 minutes, but if yours is like Susan and fully incorporated and mixed together, then you are good.
I don't bake, but I do cook a good breakfast.
Nice. What is a Susan Wolfe breakfast specialty?
Oh man, I have a good imagination. I can cook fantastic soft-boiled egg dishes, omelets. I have creations. I have creations. Yeah.
The next thing to do is to take our vanilla, if you need it to add it, the salt and powdered sugar. is the next thing to go in. So we've got our vanilla going in the bowl. Just add it there. Got our kosher salt. Kosher salt is recommended because it breaks down a lot easier when baking. It's a little different from table salt and like a coarser salt. It just breaks down a lot easier. And then you're just gonna mix this together and then start to add in your sugar. I would do it in batches, not all at once.
Right. Okay,
Just 'cause
cool.
that's generally a bit easier. I gotta say, I could just dump like some, some graham crackers in this and I'd be fine.
This is like a dip. I could do the same. Like I don't even have to put it in the pan right now. I could just, like you said, take like a graham cracker. What else do I have here? Oh, I have a banana. Dip that banana baby in there. Ooh.
That,
Yeah.
You know what? You could do that, put that in the fridge, then you'd have like a banana with peanut butter thing,
Ooh.
like a chip.
Ooh.
All right, so just pour that all in, get it smoothed out nice. I have to lick the bowl.
Do you
Oh my
cover?
gosh, so good.
Oh, good. I did leave a little taste. And you cover it. I have a little saran wrap on top of mine while it sits.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, so she says cover it with cling wrap. I will do that too. Or she says parchment. You can use parchment to cover it.
I'm using parchment, man.
Right. Oh, friends, lick the bowl. Just, oh, this is so good. Oh my god. I'll be back. Let's see. They're so cute.
Aren't they great? I'm very excited.
I am super excited. So let's cut a little piece of this. And we got to do a taste test.
Yeah.
We got to. I'll let the friends at home know. Susan, yours was like a little more than an hour, right? Mine was about an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah. So we reached out at 11:15.
Yeah.
I mean, we ended it like around quarter to the hour.
Yeah.
And so now it's an hour and
A half.
yeah, an hour and 15, like an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah. So we weren't the full 2. I mean, the longer this sits in our fridge, like the more
Yeah.
dense it's gonna get. So
Sure. All right.
yeah. But I am I'm so excited. I am pumped. I'm just gonna do a little square. And I'll just show the friends at home. It's got a great thickness to it.
Oh,
Perfect. It's
yeah, let me get a bit of piece so I
Let's get
can.
the nuts a little bit. Well, look at us. Look at us making fun.
Wow.
All right. Well, now the moment of truth. Do we like the fudge that we made?
All right. This is so great.
Bon appetit. Let's see. Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
That is
That-
so good.
That is crack. That is
Oh my
good.
god. You know
Oh
what
my
would
God.
You know it would be really good as a topper for this? Some pretzels or some chips.
What? Yeah, like savory sweet. You can
Oh, but-
taste like, not overwhelmingly, at least with mine, you could taste like the butter. You know, it's buttery. And it's so yummy. It's so yummy. Wow.
It is smooth and sweet and
Yeah.
savory. And this is
Mm.
delicious.
Wow.
You made fudge, Susan.
My girlfriend's away all weekend. That could be dangerous. This could be my companion for the weekend. Nope. So I don't know.
Oh
I
my
made
God.
it. Yeah, yes. This is great. It's so good. It really is delicious.
This is really good.
And
Yeah,
it's so
this is
easy.
oh,
Yeah.
stupid easy.
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh. It's great.
anytime like I've bought fudge, it's gone through my head of like, what's the process for making this? This was not hard at all.
this is, I could do it
Yeah.
on my own.
No, this is almost like dangerous. We know how easy it is now to make fudge.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's going to be the new gift I give to people now. Yeah.
Yeah.